Hi, my name is Nick Hentges, and this is my personal success plan. I'm going to first off start by talking about what I've learned in this class. And obviously, the course name is Failure is Not an Option. And three words that come to mind when I think of this title is resilience, passion, and hard work. If someone has all three of these qualities in their life, it's going to be very hard for them to be not fail at what they want to succeed or have a goal in accomplishing. Now moving on to an article that we read that really stuck out to me, and it's called Tony Robbins: The Five Blockages Keeping You from Success. The five blockages Robbins named in that article were fear, limiting belief, other emotions, bad habits, and missing a skill. And when I think of these five words, I think of starting a company. Starting a company is very hard, and it's very scary for many people as it's a uh, big goal of theirs, but it's very hard to get off the ground. But once you do it, you'll feel relieved and feel happy with yourself. And in order to do that, I think of going back to those three words. You need to be resilient, you need to be passionate about what you're starting, and you also need to have hard work. You got to do a lot of work in order to start a business. Now moving on to what I want to do and how to do it. Some goals of mine is my overall goal is being my best self. I want to just be the best person I can be for myself and for others. And some things I think of when being my best self is working out, being on a consistent diet, becoming more productive throughout the day. And in the sense of being more productive throughout the day, I think having better sleep and having a time limit on my phone are definitely key things I need in order to be efficient. And then moving on to having a well-paying job. I want to travel throughout the world when I'm older, so having a well-paying job is definitely something you need in order to travel. And then also purchasing a house by 28. Hopefully by 28, if interest rates lower from the houses right now, where houses are at right now. And in order to purchase a house, I need to save, which I'm not a big spender, so it's not a very big deal. Then also investing correctly, as investing is very key and important, and everyone should start it as soon as possible, even if it's a small increment of money. But this sets you up for after you want to retire from working, and you don't have to worry about money anymore. Um, Obviously, you get some other benefits once you retire, but investing is another thing you should do in order to be not worry about money after you retire. Now, moving on to fixing bad habits. Some things I've already said before, like sleep schedule. My current sleep schedule is terrible. I need to fix it very quickly. Um, I go to bed probably 12 to 1 a.m. and wake up anywhere from 9:30 to 10. But now I only have a year left of college, and I'm going to be start working, and obviously I need to get up early for that. So I think a sleep schedule that will work for me in the future would be going to bed at 10 to 11 p.m. and waking up at 7 a.m. Moving on to phone time. Phone, I'm very bad with my phone, and I really need to fix that. I procrastinate a lot, as you see down below. Um, a few apps that I get stuck on and don't want to get off and don't get off my phone are TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube, Netflix, Hulu. But something I've been doing in the past week, 2 weeks, I believe, is making a time limit on certain apps so I don't spend all day just looking at them and not using my time efficiently throughout the day. And it's definitely helped as finals have been coming up, and I'm getting trying to get last minute assignments in for each class. So I think it's definitely helped. And then a diet. Luckily enough, I was able to get off campus, so I will be living at a house and won't have a meal plan or anything. So I think meal prepping is the easiest way to do this and will keep me on a strict diet, and I have to eat it because I don't like wasting food. So having a meal prep will keep me on a diet and keep me from eating stuff that I shouldn't be eating. And then I want to limit myself to 1 to 2 cheat meals a week, whether that's going out or going to the calf or something like that. I just want to still enjoy my time in college and hang out with my friends. If they want to go out to eat, I'll probably go out to eat with them. So I would count those as my cheat meals. And then two things I want to cut out of my diet totally are definitely candy and pop. I'm not a big pop guy anymore, but I was when I was younger, so I don't think that will really be a problem. And then candy, I'm a big candy guy, so it's going to be hard to cut it out fully, but even just minimizing it would be good. And then procrastination, as I said, phone time, being on my phone, I procrastinate a lot and wait till the last minute to do a lot of things, such as homework in specifically. I need to definitely do better on that and try and get it started earlier. So if I have questions, I can ask my professor and get help on that. And then also working out, more specifically for when I'm at school. In the summer, I work out probably 6 times a week, so it's not really a problem for me in the summer. But once I get to school, I feel like I'm overwhelmed with school and baseball and other things like that that I don't make time for working out. So I think just making a priority to work out 3, 4 times a week even is something I definitely want to do. And now moving on to relationships. Relationships are crucial in life. For example, family, friends, work relationships, and significant other. I want to talk and specifically about work relationships. Networking is very key in the workspace. Whether you're trying to start a business or want to move from one company to the next, you need to have people who are in different companies or in the different workspace that you are in order to help you and maybe even refer you or something like that. So it's an easy transition, and also you gain knowledge off all these people. Everyone doesn't work the same. They have different things they think about, and you can grow off from one another. So that's a big thing. And all these provide fulfillment in life, growth opportunities, and becoming the right person. Finally, my success plan. These are some things I want to do in order to become the person who I want to be. For example, for number one, complete my education at Gustavus. Luckily, I only have one class left after this semester, so that hopefully shouldn't be hard to do. Two, find a job I enjoy. I hear from a lot of my dad's friends that they don't enjoy what they do. They just do it to support their family and just get the money to support them. But I just want to find something I actually enjoy doing and don't dread being at the workspace and just doing it just for the money. I want to do it something that I actually want to do and enjoy doing throughout the day. Um, Number three is build a relationship through marketing. I already talked about that a lot, so I won't really touch on it. And then four, maintain an equal work-life balance. Obviously, like you hear this from like attorneys and doctors. Work is pretty much their whole life. Once they get there, or once they get home from work, it's pretty much just eat and go to bed, repeat. I want to have an equal work-life balance where I can work and then come home, relax a little bit, hang out with friends, do something if I want to that day, and get back after tomorrow. Five, start investing now. I obviously talked about that earlier, but invest now or as soon as possible, whether it's small amount of money or whatever amount of money you want to put into it. But start investing now, because once you retire, you're not going to get a significant amount of income each year. You obviously get a certain amount of benefits once at a certain amount of age, like 65. Um, but that's the money you're living off of mostly for the rest of your life. So try and keep investing as much as you can in order to enjoy the life after once you're retired. And then 6, working out and eating right. Um, I talked about that before. That's kind of just a health thing. I want to just be my best in the best shape I can be, and by doing that, I would have to be working out and eating right. So all these things is just something I want to do to grow as a person, and also things that I want to do to help have a successful life and be fulfilled. Thank you for listening.